This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies.
For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
The Canes will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Texas A&M's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Snags a quick throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Reed. Quick catch over the middle. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. Hebe keeps it himself. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, a good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. To bootleg here. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and the go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On the 9th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd down and short. Looking to throw. It's Reed. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play.
Just a big 3rd down play here. The defense does everything right. Everybody's covered. The one thing they didn't account for is the quarterback. And he has great presence of mind here to be able to pull this down on this 3rd down play. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, he gets inside the 10 to set up a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking downfield. It's back. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
He's down at the 31. Brings up 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Joseph. And
end zone ahead.
Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Beck. And he just throws it away there. Safe move and nobody open.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to throw. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses, they really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On first down, it's play action. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's back. The sure hands, it's Daniels. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second down. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm to the pass rush, sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on second and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Miami. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16th. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Reed. With the catch, it's Concepcion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Back to throw. It's Beck. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Concepcion. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Reed. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Aggies pick up enough to get a first down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? To the air, it's Reed. Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a third and short. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
It's a shotgun run call. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Reed. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
They're set now to try the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. We're going to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Dropping back. It's back. That ball snagged for a completion. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On the ground, it's Fletcher. And the Canes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's back. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Play action here on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Joseph. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. They stop him, but it's a first down. Looking to chuck it again. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Canes line up with a first and goal. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. He feels getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
On first down, it's the play action. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
Boy, huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
He's got room to run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. Set up with a PAT. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage C gets the return to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Dropping back. It's back. Running back has it on a screen now. Makes a nice move there. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's back. And it's caught. The reception nets about 7 yards with fourth down coming up here. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. Seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Let's say if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Caught in the backfield. It's Armstrong.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
That completion makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. As the first down is still going. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Aggies moving quickly down the field here. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Pass interference.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his man. It's Joseph. Tackle, but first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's back. Grab made by the tight end. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lyle. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To throw, it's Beck. Caught quickly. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
He knocks it through with confidence.
With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12, but pushes it left out in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
He's past the marker and still going. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now.
Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Dropping back, it's Reed. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Receiver makes the catch, and a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So here we go, one of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. A chance to be a hero and win it from 53 yards out. So now on comes the field goal unit. A chance to be a hero and win it from 53 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And with that, they regain the lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal puts them in front, they get ready to kick off here. Just needing to avoid a big kick return. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Dropping back. It's back. Looking for a late deep throw. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.